Hello YouTube, welcome to this unboxing of the Chevrolet Impala police car by Revell in 1/25th scale. I was really pleased to see this kit come out. Not that it's just come out, it's been out for a couple of years at least, maybe a few years. I was pleased to see it come out because it's an American sedan, an American saloon car, and the days of the American sedan seem to be numbered, and it's really nice, I think, to see a company like Revell make a model of a recent or new American sedan and go to the trouble to make a new kit to, hopefully, new kit standards. So let's take a look at the box. We've got what appears to be a photograph or a retouched photograph of probably a real Chevy Impala police car on the top. On the side here we've got some information about the real car. Alright, that's highlight. It's actually information about the kit, paint chart, photographs of the built-up model. Really nice to see those on a model box. Looks like quite a detailed interior. I like that big sort of police laptop in the middle. That looks pretty good. Headlamp lenses look quite good, as does the roof bar and tail lamps as well. Looking really good. Okay, on the ends of the box we have the same image. Information there about the real Chevy Impala, which dates from 1999 apparently. So the fact that I think it's a modern sedan shows you, obviously I'm showing my age. And then on the back of the box we have some more car kits from the Revell range. Okay, without further ado then, let's see what they give us. Typical end opening Revell box, not my favourite. I prefer where you can just lift the lid off, but there we go. Okay, have I got everything out? Yes, I think so. Right, pretty much everything is wrapped together in that one poly bag. Instruction sheet, we'll take a look at that in a moment. First of all, let's crack on. Let's look at the plastic. What have we got? So, opening the big poly bag, inside straight away we have a bag containing some grey plastic, which is, oh yeah, it looks nice. Parts for the interior side door trim and side panels, I should say. That appears to be a division to separate the front compartment from the rear, where presumably people who have been arrested would be put. Yeah, really liking that side panel detail, that really stands out. Then we have seats, nicely moulded. They look very convincing, sort of modern luxury car seats. Separate seat backs, airbag steering wheel, column, and a dashboard there, which is detailed, and the detail looks a little soft, if you know what I mean. It's there, it's just very fine, a little indistinct. Whatever, still good. Okay, what is next from the big bag? I won't open all of these. Okay, so we have here this chrome tree. This is a chrome piece, which I suspect is the basis of the headlamps, which have got those fancy clear fairings over them. Those are joined together. I imagine that piece goes behind the grille. We've got, what are they? Are they part of the light assembly, or are they centre hubcaps? Not sure. Anyway, there's not much chrome. What there is a completely ready-made light bar. Look at that, and it looks nice too. They've actually completely made that for us. As far as I can see, we don't have to do anything there. Although I could be wrong. Maybe these are lights that go in here. Don't know. The instructions will tell us more. Okay. Tyre check. Let's see what they give us. We get a set of tyres with quite nice finely moulded treads. There is a sort of centre seam down the middle there, which you might want to get rid of. It's not terrible, but it's definitely there. But yeah, quite a nice tread detail. Not seeing any sidewall detail at all, which is a bit of a shame. Not the end of the world, but would be nice to have some. Okay, we're getting to the end of the plastic already, so it's not a really high parts count on this kit. I'm not sure if the box tells us. I'm sure it does tell us if I care to look in the right place how many parts are in there. Right, we've got, I like those. Yeah, modern style steel wheels, really smart. Nice, I like that. There's that laptop we saw on the box lid. I like that. That must be the grill. side mirrors, and if you're an Englishman like me, pretty fascinating to see what appears to be a shotgun there as well. Brilliant stuff. Not something you find in most UK police cars, I don't think. Right, a pretty simple one-piece base plate and chassis there, but nice detail. I mean, the detail on the just on the floor pan there is really nice. It's very modern style front subframe with engine and engine pan details. Yeah, single center exhaust. Wow, that tells its own story about how American sedans have changed over the years, doesn't it? Gas tank there, an indication of the rear suspension, trailing arms and axle, and then rear muffler and exhaust. Great, okay. Pretty straightforward, really. And then we have, last of all, I'm not going to get this out, but we've got a one-piece glazing unit which incorporates everything, but with the front side windows left open. And there is, there's a large clear red piece for the tail light in there as well. Another piece in there, that's probably the clear glazing for the centre division. Alright, and then the body. Let's have a look at this. Definitely worth opening the bag to see this. First of all, let's have a look at this we've got. Okay, we've got a couple of screws and metal axles. So it looks as though actually it's pretty much screws together. I think this is based on an old snap kit. Well, not an old snap kit, but it's based on a snap kit. So that's probably why it goes together in that way. And then we've got this nice one-piece body shell, which is quite nice. It's not particularly crisply moulded, is all I would say. The details such as the door handles, if you can pick them up here on the video, are, yeah, sort of imprecise. Not imprecise, just indistinct. They're not strong details. The same with the side mouldings. You know, wouldn't that moulding really stick out a little more than that? In fact, it doesn't stick out. It's just sort of engraved around the edge. It's all a little bit soft looking. But don't get me wrong, it looks okay. It looks alright. Again, if it's Heritage's as a snap kit, then that could be why. Alright, so what else have we got? Instruction sheets, which is absolutely standard Revell instruction sheet. Information about the real car on the front, black and white photo of an assembled built model. Usual do's and don'ts, safety information, paint guide, Decals sheet we'll look at in a mo. Parts diagram, always good. And then we're into construction, which starts unusually with the interior. Seats go together, seats and police equipment go into the interior. The side panels then attach together with a division onto that interior tub. Dash goes together, dash goes in, and then it's time to start work on the body details. Right, so what haven't we seen so far? That's right, an engine. This is a curbside kit. In other words, the bonnet is moulded closed, or hood is moulded closed. So we start on the body details. Glazing goes in. We've got some choices to make on the mirrors by the looks of it. The body goes together. That's where they suggest making the painted details on the outside. Okay, body and base plate chassis then go together. Then it's the wheels. Yes, those chrome pieces, it looks like they were actually centre hubcaps. Base plate screws on. Okay, so no glue needed there. Metal axles and wheels go on. And then what they're suggesting is that you actually melt some sprue to make antennas, I think. Which, if you're used to doing that, is very, very straightforward. If you're not used to doing it, it could be a bit daunting the first time. And then we are putting on the final details. There's a front Nerf bar, which I didn't notice in the parts. Light bar goes on without needing any further construction by the looks of it. And then we're into paint and decal placement. So we've got, what have we got there? City Police Depth 911. We've got some sort of stars and stripes paint scheme with Chevrolet police vehicles on the hood. And then finally we've got this in police Canton, Ohio police to serve and protect. Okay, interesting. let's have a look at the final piece here, which is the Decals Sheet. And this looks good. I like this. Yeah, look at that. Police depth, city police depth, police, Canton, Ohio police, license plates there. So it looks as though we can do 3 different versions. We can do a generic city police department version, which doesn't call out any particular city. I suppose you could get brave and make your own decals and make it for your city if you wanted to. We've got this, which appears to be a kind of factory demonstrator. Maybe when Chevrolet were selling these to police departments, perhaps they had some sort of demonstrator that they used. And then we've got here these Canton, Ohio decals. And then a set of generic decals, which are for things like the laptop screen. That's cool, look at that. Instruments and other bits and bobs there as well. So really, I think the Deckle Sheet is one of the highlights of this kit for me. Okay, quite simple, but as I said at the start, nice to have a model of a recent US sedan. Quite looking forward to seeing how that one goes actually. It looks like it could be a kind of a three days long weekend project rather than a really long project. But all in all, some simplified areas I think, but looks pretty good. And yeah, let's see how it goes together. Thanks very much for watching.